Hey class, all right. This is a lesson on comparing and ordering of decimals. So if I had all of these numbers up here, the first thing I would tell you to do is line them up, lining up the decimals. So I'm gonna take that one and I'm gonna cross it out. Now I'm gonna take that one, cross it out, 7 7/10, cross it out. 7 1/100th, cross it out. 7 1/10th, cross it out. 7 8, cross it out, 8/10ths, and 7 7/100ths. Okay, now notice my decimals are all lined up. They're all lined up. My tenths and my hundredths are all lined up. So now what I'm going to do, since everything is lined up now, and I crossed all these out, I'm going to go ahead and erase these. Let's just get rid of those. Now I have them all right here. Now I'm going to put in my ghost zeros. So I'm going to put in a 0 there, and I'm going to put in my ghost 0 there. Okay, so now I have them all filled in. They have tenths and they have hundredths, and they're all sevens. They're all sevens. So I can pass by the ones because they're all the same. So I can go right to the 10th spot, right to the 10th spot, and look at the digits. Okay, so let's say we're going to put these in order from greatest to least. Okay, so I'm going to look at the greatest number. What's the greatest number? Do I have 7, I have a 1, I have another 7, a 0, a 1, an 8, and a 0. Well, hopefully you realize that the 8 is the greatest number. So I'm going to take that one and I'm going to say that one is my first number from greatest to least. And then I look down again and I see 2 7s. So I see 7 800ths and I have 70 hundredths. Well, 78 is greater than 70. So that's going to be my next one. Then this 70 is going to be my next one, 7 70 hundredths. Okay, then I have a 1, a 0, a 1, and a 0. So these two both have 1s in the 10th spot, but this one has a 1 in the hundredths and this one has a 0 in the hundredths. So the 1 is greater than the 0, so I'm going to go ahead and put this one next, 7 11 hundredths. Then I'm going to put this one that had 7 10 hundredths. I'm going to put that one next. Now I only have 2 left. It's 7 100th, 7 7 hundredths. Well, hopefully you notice that 7 7 hundredths is greater than 7 100ths. So 7 7 hundredths would go next. And then the last one would be 7 100th. Now let's just double check to make sure they are in order. 8 7 7 1 1 0 0. Yep. And they are in order. Okay. So that's how you put numbers in order that have decimals. Okay, so comparing and ordering of decimals. So that's how you order those decimals. Now let's look at how you would add the decimals. So if you had a number like 40,587 and 78 hundredths, and you're gonna add that 26,400 423 and 5 or 52 hundredths. Okay, what you're going to do is, again, line up the decimal. The decimal is going to drop right down here. And then all you're going to do is add those up. 8 plus 2 is 0. Carry the 1. That's 12. Plus 1 is 13. Carry the 1. 10 plus 1 is 11. Carry the 1. 10 plus 1 is 11. Carry the 1. 9 plus 1 is 10, carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. 4 plus 2 is 6. And this would be your answer, 67,011 and 30 hundredths. So the only thing you have to remember is to line up these decimals. These decimals have to be lined up. Once those decimals are lined up, all your other place values will be lined up. Okay? Hopefully this helps you in your adding and subtracting the decimals and your comparing and ordering. All right, we'll see you next time, guys. Have fun doing your work. All right, bye. Bye, guys.